of treats being delivered to your door.
So here we are by Penn Station in Madison Square Garden. As you see there behind me, you've got a beautiful view of the Empire State Building. And not only is this a very historic part of town, it's one of the first parts of town that people see when they arrive here. And that's something that the city is very concerned about because it is the center of a humanitarian homeless crisis.
And it's not at all the portrait New York leaders are looking to paint. It's significant, and that's why we're all working together. Since February, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg teamed up with Assemblymember Tony Simone.
A lot of these folks need to be helped. They don't need to be just arrested. We're not going to arrest ourselves out of the problem.
So here we have an interview with our district attorney and another elected official, and right away it's controversial because the first thing that they say is that we're not going to arrest our way out of this, which is true, and our leaders say that instead we're going to service our way out of this crisis, even though there are already 15 homeless service providers in this area. You've got shelters, you've got medical facilities, and again, 15 of them, that's a lot. Critics right now are saying that with these critical massive services right here, there's more than enough help for the people who want access to it to get into it, which is why you've got some people saying that more needs to be done than just services, or things here aren't going to change. In fact, they may even continue to grow. Because according to one local resident, she's learned to be extremely vigilant when walking the streets in her own neighborhood, especially at night. And you've got business owners saying that when they try to open up in the morning, they'll commonly find people sleeping in their entryways. And some businesses, like this McDonald's, have a full-time security guard now to deal with elevated levels of crime inside their establishment. But to many, the real crime here is that this neighborhood has been falling apart for months, years even, and nothing's been done about it. And 2 months ago, we heard about how all of that was going to change because there was a new initiative with 25 city agencies who were going to swoop in and save Midtown. But that hasn't happened. Instead, the only results we do have are from hardworking sanitation employees who are doing an incredible job keeping the sidewalks looking the way that they are. This is tough work. And that's a job that has to be done every single day, day after day. It never gets any easier. They're doing a fantastic job, but the humanitarian element of this crisis is still here. It might look better for tourists, but the human suffering in this neighborhood is still on display for everyone to see. And it looks like nothing's being done to get people off the streets, even though the city spends millions of dollars to do it every single year.
The peer-to-peer outreach has connected over 100 people so far with services. But if that's the